And we are live. Sorry for the short delays. Some playoffs were just getting up and ready. But now we're back. Ballistix Cups is back, and tonight we have Bravado Gaming taking on XTC. Oh man, am I excited for this game. I've been pondering this game the whole day and thinking who's got the advantage here. I just couldn't break these teams. I think these teams are 50-50. They so evenly matched. But the interesting thing I think is that they evenly match, but evenly match in different ways. I think in sheer skill and like player talent, I think XTC edge Bravado a little bit, but in pure team experience, in draft experience, and just late game decision making, I think BVD do have the advantage. So I'm really interested to see how the series goes. I think it's going to be a cracker, boys. Full 3 games. But now, let's look into the draft. We got Abaddon and Axe banned out from the side of XTC, and Bravado take out the Magnus and the Monkey King. Then BVD opted to first pick up the Juggernaut, and XTC responding with the first pick up Treant. Now that's pretty interesting. It's a hero who's just added to Captain's Mode now in 7.05, and he's been getting some favor. I've seen him picked quite a bit, not that much, but I'm interested to see how he finds his place in the meta. Pretty standard bans we're seeing from both teams too. Abaddon taking out most games, Magnus similar story, and Axe and Monkey King also very standard bans from both teams. Nothing out of the ordinary just yet. You just see what XCC go here. They're gonna pick up another support hero, maybe they offlane, or just go straight for a core hero. Oh, and they go for the Rubik, so they picked up both their supports now in the first phase. It's an interesting way to do it, but it's a way that works for a lot of teams. And Rubik, when you got that good Rubik player, it's always nice to see him played. Always some quirky steals, fancy plays going on. Hero is always a pleasure to watch. Rubik. Now, BVD are in the driver's seat. What are they opting to go for here? And they pick up the Kotal. So another hero prioritized by a lot of teams. Usually gets taken out in the first phase, or usually first pick. This game, similar story, picked up in the first phase. So pretty standard stuff coming out from both teams. Well, more standard from BVD, Juggernaut, Kotal. More meta picks compared to Treant and Rubik. But XCC haven't showed much of their draft yet. Haven't picked up a core hero just yet. And now they ban out the Slaughter, and BVD take out the Nyx Assassin. So solid bans coming out from both teams. And I feel like the Slaughter ban makes a lot of sense from the side of XTC. You just take out that roaming hero. Of course, the Earth Spirit is still in the pool, but Monkey King's taken out, take out the Slaughter. You reduce the pool of roaming heroes. And Slaughter, a good hero at Juggernaut, increases your roach potential a lot too. And Nyx Assassin, all-round strong hero from BVD to take out. Counters Coddle pretty nicely. You can hunt him while you're trying to farm up the Ags. Mana Burn does a lot to him, even though he's a support. Standard stuff coming out here. Now XTC thinking about their 4th ban. Now, I've been doing some research earlier today, and do you know what hero is actually the most picked hero in since the introduction of 7.05? You got 2 seconds. 1, 2. Alright, you didn't guess it right. It's Crystal Maiden. And even more impressively, its win rate is sitting at about 54%. So, a very high picked hero, and a very successful hero so far too. And second place to her is the Juggernaut, sitting at just about 20 games less picked than the Maiden, but with a significantly less win percentage. He's only at 48% win rate, so not the greatest start so far in this patch for Juggernaut. But he's still a very high prioritized hero, and he's had some great games regardless. But the interesting thing about that Juggernaut stat is Lifestealer. Okay, 2 places rank lower than it in pick rate in this patch, but its win rate is 2% higher than Jug. So Lifestealer is the one who took all the nerfs, but has a higher win rate so far. So I found that very interesting. But the patch is still young, so stats is relevant, but not that relevant at this point. We have to wait till Kiev, and then we'll find out the real meta. Now XCC took out yet another roamer. They ban out the Earth Spirit, and Bravado respond with the Invoker ban. Very reasonable ban from Bravado. Deppy's Invoker is not something to be taken lightly. And yeah, XTC doing a good job of taking out all the roaming heroes. They don't want Bravado to just have control of the map too early on in this game. Now, interested to see what XTC pick up here. They definitely be looking for a core hero. Yep, and there we go. Deppy Shadow Fiend is it. Third pickup Shadow Fiend. Not something that is odd to see coming out from XTC. Deppy obviously a very prolific Shadow Fiend player. And hero he feels quite comfortable on. XTC like to go for it go it for him quite a lot. And here we go. Legion Commander's getting picked up. And I was wondering when we're gonna see the Legion Commander. I think this is the maybe fourth game I've casted now in a row where Legion Commander was third picked. And rightfully so. It's had a very successful time so far. It's just so strong in lane, scales very well, and it's just a disable that goes through BKB, so it's a good counter to like the Juggernaut, semi-counter to Lifestealer too. I like it so far. I'm liking the draft side of BBD. Now XC pick up the Troll Warlord. Alright, I like it. Troll, also a hero who's slowly but surely finding his way back into the meta. Not a defined meta pick yet, but it is a niche pick that a lot of teams are starting to favor every now and again. I saw Team NP in DAC already like the Troll for AUI 2000. RTZ played a couple of games on it too. And it's a strong hero. It really is. It's really strong in lane. Its mid-game fighting potential is rivaled by a few. And oh my gosh, I don't know how I missed this. Lina made it through the draft all the way to 4th pick. Seems like a dream game for RDK. Picking up Lina so late. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's our mid-game matchup pretty much decided. It should be Lina versus Shadow Fiend, unless they try pull some stunt here, maybe make it a support Lina, but they've already favored RTK on the Lina, and rightfully so. He's had some monster games so far on the Lina. Does Ballistix. Now, XTC take out the Ogre Magi 5th ban. That's a hero. That's an interesting ban. It's a hero that's sort of fallen out of favor now in the 7.04, 7.05 patches. Obviously a very popular hero last year sometime, but he's slowly but surely after the couple of nerfs falling out of favor. Now BBD going for their last pick here. Let's see what they're going to go for. Strong support Warlock still left in the pool. Crystal Maiden is still left in the pool. I wonder what they go. I don't think there's any like real strong roamers left.
Reserve time.
But BVD has still 2 minutes left of reserve time, so they can really think about this pick. Interesting though, XTC yesterday, despite the overwhelmingly strong performance against APG the other day, they ended up dropping a game to Digital Damage Control DC last night. And apparently DC played a very good game, so interested if I could find the replay some way to watch that. But most notably in DGL results that happened last night, APG got 2-0'd by Pulse Gaming. That's something I don't think anybody could have expected, but it's a very Pulse Gaming way to do things. You could lose, they're the type of team that can lose to any team, but can also beat almost any team on their day. So, bad luck to APG for being on that day. I called it, man. There's the Warlock picked up. Oh, and I think it's a good pick this game. I think it's a good pick every game. Got massive team fight control in the chaotic offering. He's such a strong lane, zoning support early on. But I think it does actually have its flaws this game. You don't have true disable in the lane for Juggernaut to just spin off, get some kills. But I don't think any offlane is going to have too fun of a time trying to farm against a Warlock and a Juggernaut either. So not too big of a deal. Now XTC have their last pick available. There's a couple of offlane heroes left in the pool, notably they pick up the Sand King. So theorizing over, that's what they're going for. So BVD with a pretty standard meta draft here, 5 meta heroes, and XTC gone a bit of a different route. But I think both teams have a lot of stuff to work with this game. I'm really interested to see how these lanes go. Shadow Fiend versus Lina in the middle lane. That should be a favorable matchup to Lina. Long range, has a lot of nukes to spam out. In the let's see, Legion Commander against Troll and Treant, Troll Rubik and Treant Tri-lane should not that won't be the easiest lane even for a Legion Commander. In the bottom lane, Juggernaut should freeform against Sand King.
10 seconds.
Although maybe not. It depends how well Warlock zones him out. Warlock and Cuddle can zone him out at the start, which they should do a good job of. So pretty evenly matched games so far on the surface of things.
Prepare for battle.
And the game is up, and it looks like both teams have made a very good job at smoke up early TPs. Look at Rubik, very deep in enemy lines already, and got down a very nice ward so far there in the middle lane. Bottom lane, similar story. Treant Protector did the same thing, and he's got a pretty standard Observer ward coming out here. Radiant playing it a little bit slower. They not expending any wards too quickly so far. And I don't think any of the teams are going to have any shaky shenanigans here at the level 1 rune fights. But you never know. You never know. So it does look like DotA and DotA is playing the Sand King here in the off lane. But he looks like he'll have a Treant Protector just being around the area to babysit him. With that 91 base damage and Orb of Venom, he is has a very strong presence in the lane. Is he strong enough to shut down Warlock Juggernaut is the question. That is actually quite a very scary Jude lane. Sand King, Treant Protector. I'm interested to see how BVD deal with that. But that does mean that the top lane is freed up. It'll just be a 2v1 matchup against the Legion Commander. And Legion Commander are a very strong hero in lane to say the least. Oh, they find the tree. But Mikasa, we're not managing to get land on team just yet. Now, very interesting, it seems like BVD have opted to do yet another role swap. Soda now playing in the 4-position support. Very interesting. So they still feel like they're trying to figure themselves out for this patch. This leg. But even though they're doing that, they still have been a very strong team so far. Oh, Treant Protector waiting patiently here for this courier. He's on low HP, but one smack and that courier could be in a very scary demise. Actually, he does one-shot the courier. I think he does. Now, Soda is going to be babysitting Legion Commander here in the top lane too. So this is not going to be an easy lane for Mr. Adestam to farm in as a Troll Warlord. I don't think so. And there we go. First blood to the courier. Well, first blood, but they did kill the courier 5 minutes in. Sorry, before the first minute mark. And what did RTK have coming in there? I don't think it is a bottle. Maybe it is a salve. Maybe it is boots. I'm not too sure. Mikasa doesn't look like he's having too hard a time. Your bottom, it's just a Sand King solo at the moment. And Troll, despite the rough duel lane he has against, he's sitting 4 for 2 at the 1 minute mark. So he's not having a too bad time either. Now, let's watch these two monster players here in the middle. RDK taking on Deppy. It's a sort of a clash of the titans here in the middle lane. But it seems like there's two heroes here bottom. Are they going to try and make a play onto this Warlock? But Impact just does such a good job of zoning. Warlock is a really strong zoning support. Kill potential might not be that high, but just raw damage to zone out heroes, it's crazy. Pings are coming out in the top lane. What do they got to offer? Skynet, he's trying to trade here with Soda. What does he have, man? These guys got nothing really to kill with just yet. Skynet not having to level anything just yet either. And it seems like all these cores are having a decent time farming thus far in the game. But Lena's now hit a level 3, so Shadowfiend is going to have to deal with the constant spam of the Lena. Looks like Doombuddy wants to rotate somewhere. Or where's he going to go? There's no... Oh, there's a bounty rune available, so nice little pickup for him. And Sand King not having too bad of a time. He's sitting at almost level 3. After 2 creeps, he'll be level 3. And then 6 and 1 for CS, so Mr. DotA and I farming pretty decently here in the offlane. And his counterpart here in the top lane, 225 on the Legion Commander, similar story. Pretty quiet game so far, minus the cheeky snipe from Doom Bunny on the courier. We seem alright. And the courier finally respawned, but are they contesting the stack here? DotA 225 not wanting to give up. There's a large creep blasted, and oh, Skynet quick on the zap and gets the pick off. I mean, the last hit. Now, DotA has 2 points in the caustic, so Juggernaut not gonna have too fun of a time farming against the Sand King now. Oh, cheeky deny coming out from Mikasa. What a player.
To you, my loyalty.
And look at this, RTK, as expected after a couple of levels, topping the CS shot, sitting 19 and 3. Debbie not far behind though. And once he hits his level 5, he'll also have quite, his Shadow Razors will be doing a plenty amount of damage to just spam out the waves and get those last hits too. Kato spamming the harass here, but all these lanes look pretty safe and quiet so far. Bottom lane, still similar story. Top lane, similar story. Oh, my Deppy not having a fun time with it. Is that a solve? Oh, it's a bottle coming in the courier. And he'll be shifting up the raindrops now too, so that'll be a nice pickup from him. Stop some of the harass, and just limit Lena's kill potential. RDK finds a Arcane Rune here in the bottom lane. He pops it and he seems to be walking bottom. Can he find it already? Doom Bunny is in the area. He's going to pick up the Boundary Rune now too. He's going to make a play. Ah, he doesn't get the stun off. And he's just going to back away. Double Rune. Picking up a lot of bottle charges there. He is fine. And yep, all these scores farming pretty damn even in the lane. Only 3 CS to differentiate. Ooh, but Legion Commander fleets in the top lane. A rather unfortunate series of events.
I came here to be tested.
So first blood does go the way of XTC, but XTC could be, I mean, BBD could be looking for a return kill here. Sand King dropping down low, but he should be fine. Can he pop his shrine in time? He pops the salve, forced to pop it. 30 HP, 10 HP, and they do get a return kill on DotA and Die. So both the offlaners now falling at relatively the same time. But XTC did get the first blood, so rather favorable trade for them. DotA and Die just gonna immediately TP back to this lane. He's not worried. One that's not gonna dissuade him from keeping the presence up in the lane. And I'm very impressed at how XCC has dealt with this very scary dual lane of Legion Commander Cuddle. Deppy, sorry, at this time we're sitting at 30 CS, 8 denies, managed to get a kill in the lane. So, not affected by the scary dual lane at all. Now, Doom Bunny is TP'd up. Is he going to try and make a rotation here? Can they get a kill here is the question. At this time, dropping pretty low here, but Zora cannot be trying to trade with him. But he has a high level of movement speed. 400 movement speed with the boots and a windlace. Just 6 minutes in, so they don't have any real kill potential on the Kato just yet. Now, seems like Ruby's making a rotation mid. Does he have enough skills to bring down the scary RDK Lina? RDK is backing away to the secret shop trying to pick up a rune. Skynet, he can harass him here, but he can't really kill him. He doesn't have the damage solo. RDK gonna pick himself up, mana boots now too, and he's gonna pop the shrine. He'll have some major kill potential with a full mana pool, and they do pop the shrine. So who can they find is the question. He has Laguna Blade now already, and I'm interested to see who he finds. Can he find Skynet? Is he gonna try kill the Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend does have his raindrops now too. And Debbie has a DD Ruin bottled. And they bring down the Sand King yet again in the bottom lane. Another kill going the way of Impact, so man, Impact getting quite a nice start so far. And Juggernaut can't be complaining either, sitting at the top of CS charts, 11 denies 2. Now Trent is waiting very patiently here in the top lane. Can he get a pick? But 2-5 playing also cautiously too. Gonna be farming out these creeps now as well. Jungle creeps, so not too much of a worry for 2-5 in the lane. Just wasting the Trent Potetica's time. Kaza almost finished up his Killer Ring, and he can start putting a little bit more pressure on the lane if Sand King decides to just buck off and go jungle. Oh, Dumani's here to scout. Can he bring down the Cuttle? I don't think he can. Cuttle's movement speed very high, but who knows? He Eractics for a hell of a lot of damage. But nah, Soda's fine. Even if Dumbani goes for him, he's fine. Man, RTK and Shadow Fiend still trading so evenly right now. Mr. Doom Bunny looking to make these rotations here. Can he find Soda in the jungle? I mean, sorry, RTK in the jungle. Deppy forced to pop his DD rune now as well, so he's just gonna farm up the lane. Now, Rubik's in the area too, he pops the smoke. Can they bring down RTK in time, or is RTK gonna get his spells off? Deppy gets the double raise off, and one more right click is more than enough to bring it down. So RTK does fall in the middle lane, and the kid going to the Shadow Fiend. Picks himself up a DD rune now too. So Deppy's sitting in quite a nice position right now. Oh, so they're doing a good job of pushing out the lane though, not letting any tower pressure mount up. Impact still at level 5 though. He's waiting for his level 6, and then maybe, just maybe, he can start initiating Divine. Oh! Mikasa gets off the Omni Slash, and he managed to bring down the Sand King yet again. Solo kill for Mikasa. Nice plays from him. Now, he got the kill lining up ready, he's got the healing ward down, so he's gonna start chipping away at this tower now too. Doesn't look like anybody wants to reach TP just yet, but he's not going to do that much damage just yet. Now 225 is solo in the top lane at the moment. Trien and Rubik are making their rotations. Can they get him though is the question. Oh, 225 walking back into the lane. This is very dangerous, my friend. Are they going to tree of hit off? Here they get the stun off. Rubik's going to lift now too. And oh, Troll just bashes him up. So that's a relatively easy kill for the side of XTC. So 9 minutes in, the score sitting at 3 for 3. RTK buying the Soul Ring this time, so I think he might actually rush the Bloodstone first this game. In other games I've seen he opts to go for the Shadow Blade first, but I think this time he's gonna go for a more farmer-orientated core kind of build and pick up the Bloodstone. Now Debbie's popped his inverse. Can he find anybody here is the question. 225 is walking back to his lane. Can they catch him though? Dumani in the area too. Soda's taking real damage, and they're gonna die for this. Dumani gets off the hit, and it's more than enough damage for Deppy to bring him down with just one right click. It's kinda dropping low, but he should be fine. Mikasa TP's in the area, but he doesn't have Omni Slash. Can they bring down the Shadow Fiend though? He gets the TP off, and I don't think they have enough damage to bring him down. No, they don't. Oh, so Mikasa forced to rotate and leave his bottom tower, but not too big of a deal. He picks up the Bounty Rune, gonna farm up these camps. But Deppy makes it out with his life, and that's what counts. He's gonna be rushing the Shadow Blade now. First two. Oh, but Soda, RTK popped his haste rune. Oh, but he's not gonna die for that. Not just yet. Plus Deppy has a strength res now. 12 charges in his wand. He'll be able to tank the Alina's combo just fine. Mikasa almost got his Yasha already. That'll be a little power spike for him here in the early game. 225, he's gonna expend Jewel. They are gonna expend Jewel, and Omni Slash is used now too. Do they have enough damage to bring out SM down in time for the Jewel? And they don't. They managed to bring it down, but no Jewel damage from Mr. 225. Oh man, he tanked up quite a lot there. Even Omni Slash, full Omni Slash used on him. Jeweled up, but still not enough damage. But a nice pickup nonetheless. Does Rubik gonna make some rotations now too? Rubik's still yet to hit his 6. It seems to be a similar story for the Warlock now. He is still less than alpha level to his 6. Maybe ship a tome, maybe 1 or 2 creep waves, and he'll have his 6. Then BVD are in pretty good fighting shape, just with that Warlock Golem. Now a lot of rotations coming in now for the side of the XTC. Are BVD gonna get caught here? 225 dropping real low. He gets lifted up now too, and another raise is more than enough damage to bring down 225. And that's a 3rd death for 225 now in his Legion Commander. And more importantly, a 3rd kill going to Deppy. He's sitting 3-0 now, 12 minutes in on his Shadow Fiend. Sort of like a dream start for him. Top of net worth charts too, and can they bring down Doom Bunny here? They popped the overgrowth, so it will save his life, but that is 100 second cooldown there at level 1, so not the most ideal situation for him either. It seems like XTC want to start the siege up here top. Do they really want to commit for this? Oh, 225 gets lifted up. Is he gonna fall yet again? He takes so much damage from the... Oh, but K-Rock offering is now popped too. He gets the Jewel off. Is it enough damage to bring down Adastam? Is it? Is it? Oh my god, they do manage to bring down Adastam. And the Jumnari still has his life. Shadow Word putting in so much work. And my god, impact so quick on the Golem there. Saving his beloved offlane. Is it? That's quite an intense engagement. Now there's 2 heroes there pressuring mid. Deppy's got all the levels up in raise. Gonna be having a Dragon Lance sometime soon now. And he can afford to be chipping away at the tower. He's got an Ogre Club now too. So at strength trends, he's sitting on 1400 HP. So Lina can't even imagine to bring him down right now without a little help. Oh, getting some server lag here too. But I think it's relatively fine. Mikasa doing a good job at pressuring this bottom tower. He's got his Yasha now. Nobody's in the area. Oh, but the Treant Protect's just gonna heal the shit back up. So, nice work from the Treant. Already showing his worth this game. Picking up for Courier, making quite a few successful rotations. But oh, can Mikasa be in trouble now? They pop the Battle Trance, but he's gonna spin out. Is it enough though? Yeah, he's fine. Legion Commander's not deeping in the area too. He's got a Clarity available. If he pops it, he could have enough mana for Omni Slash. Oh, he just pops the... Oh, I think he just got mana up by the Kato. Or mana boots? What was it? He's got full mana again. Can he scout a Doom Bunny? Oh, he's gonna show himself. Overgrowth gets popped, but he's gonna just pop Omni Slash instantly, and that's an easy kill for Mikasa. Oh man, Doom Bunny with more or less a feed there. I'm not sure what he was trying there exactly. I mean, Psyking did have Epicenter ready. He has a Blink, max level stun, so he'd be doing a considerable amount of damage. If that worked in the way Doom Bunny tried to theorize that. But hey, easy kill for the Juggernaut. Sitting at 92 CS, 203. 14 minutes in, Mikasa having quite a good game so far, and this is the type of games you want to have when you play Juggernaut, especially. Now Treant's TPing back here, no ulti, but DotA and Die, he does have Epicenter ready, he has his Blink ready, and this could be worrisome. He's gonna pop the anti-center, does it have enough damage? He gets a 2-hero stun off now. These heroes are dropping real low. Mikasa managed to get the spin off, but 225 is in trouble. Oh my god, overwhelming orbs doing real damage. Do you have enough damage to bring down? Mikasa dropping so low, one more right click will be more than enough to bring him down. He gets off the healing ward though, he could be fine. He has a TP ready. Oh, DotA and Die catches him, and the zap from Skynet is more than enough damage to bring him down. Now, can they get a return kill on Deppy? And that's a boom! Goes the Shadow Fiend. Laguna Blade more than enough damage to bring down Deppy. And that's a 4-kill streak going the way of RTK. Now, Skynet could be in trouble now too. Impact doing the dips. Oh, but he gets the debuff from Legion Commander, so he should be fine. Oh man, what an engagement. 2 of the very big cores going down there. Shadow Fiend and Juggernaut. RTK is a real winner after that fight. Picking up the kill streak on the Shadow Fiend. 4 kill streak from Deppy Shadow Fiend. And oh, Legion Commander finding a solo pick off here in the middle lane. Not sure if you want a duel there, but a solo kill's a solo kill, man. He'll take that, especially after the rough starts he's had. Adestamp seems like he's going for Sanji and Yasha this game too. Oh, Soda could be in trouble. DotA and Die gets a double hero stun off your bottom. Impact could be in real trouble. Now he's going to TP out. Is it quick enough? Nah, he is dead. A rather unfortunate series of events there for Impact. It doesn't look like Impact's going for like the sort of Hand of Midas sort of build up on his Warlock again this game. A very unselfish team player Impact is when he plays support. And in my opinion, one of the best 5 support players in SA. 5 position support players in SA for sure. Now, it looks like XTC want to put some pressure on this bottom tower. Epicenter will be back up in 15 seconds. He does have Blink Dagger available, and this could be a big team fight for XTC if they team to go there. But can they find RTKs in the area? Oh, he was in the area. My bad. Oh, Impact's DC'd now. So we got a moment to breathe. And very quick reconnect from from Impact. And the action could be continuing really fast. Laguna Blade is back and ready. Full Bloodstone completed now for RDK too. And can they get these picks here in the bottom lane? It seems like the place that RDK is going to be rotating. But I do have a ward to scout him out. So it's not something they're unaware of. Mikasa, good job of doing a good job of making this map big. Look at how deep he's farming up here. And he does have level 2 Omni Slash available, so if they had to try commit for him, it's a very big commitment and not an easy kill to get. Ooh, good job, what a team player. Making the map big, making space for the rest of his carries. And he does have a TP ready in 17 seconds if this fight goes down bot. But for those of you who just joined the stream or just came to watch here in-game, a recap of the game is pretty simple. Look at the score, look at the time, look at the net worths, and this game is dead even so far. BVD did get 2 tower trades going their way so far, so that is in favor of them. But it's a very close game so far. You can't really tell anything at this point. Can't really differentiate them. Oh, my fellow co-caster from the other day, Sneer, showed me that I can actually check net worth charts while casting. You just gotta hit the F keys at the top. I'm so happy to hear that. Look at this. I can check items. I can check XP. I can check net worth. And net worth sitting 3k in favor of BVD just 16 minutes in. So that is quite a considerable lead at this point. But not too big of a deal either. So Mr. RDK having a great time farming this game. Sitting at 122 CS with 2 kills just 16 minutes in. And he seems to be going for Yule Scepter up next. And he really likes the Spellcaster sort of leaner build. Not the sort of right-click build that we see from other players. Look at it. He takes the Cast Rain talent. He does end up taking damage talent too. But he goes a lot more spell orientated. He usually gets Etherland sometimes too with the cast range. So interesting builds comes up from Mr. RDK on this Lina. Now Impact's waiting in the trees. He has Golem available. They haven't scouted him out just yet. This could be quite a catastrophic fight if XTC try to take him into the Waller Golem. But it doesn't look like BVD want to force anything just yet. Juggernaut's still free farming here in the top lane. 225 doing a similar thing. He almost has a blink dagger, so that'll be a very big pickup once Legion Commander gets that. And as you can see, Impact's boarding up this board of the smoke now, and I'm pretty sure they'll make a rotation once that's shown. Now Mikasa could be in trouble. Sand King's rotating. Two Bunnies in the area. They're gonna hit him, but Mikasa. Oh, Debbie's in the area now too. Oh, he gets off the Omni Slash, but is it enough to bring down anybody? He gets off the spin now too. He gets Overgrowth. He goes through Magic Immunity, and Debbie's just gonna chip it away. Then right click, right click, right click. Oh, and it's more than enough damage to bring down Mikasa. So a very big rotation coming out from the boys in XTC, and they managed to bring down the big scary Juggernaut. So hashtag worth, definitely. Debbie popped the Inverse Ruin there very notably. It was not a Shadow Blade completed just yet. 225 sticking in the area. He might be able to find somebody here in the top lane, but solo I don't think he can get a pick, even with the Blink Dagger. He does not have enough damage, especially to bring down this big scary Shadow Fiend. And he gets pinged out now too. So he's just gonna get the hell away. Now XTC look to want to pressure this tower, but I think BVD are in a good shape to defend it. Oh, DotA and I missing the stun, rather unfortunately. But this tower dropping real fast. Battle chance is popped now too. But the heroes are TPing in. Kiara offering is ready. Can he get the Golem off is the question. Blink Dagger's ready and the Legion Commander too. Are they gonna chase for this? And XTC know what's up. They playing very defensively, showing their respect to the scary team fight from the side of BVD. RDK bottom himself a haste ruin now too, so the next fight could be pretty fun for Mr. RDK on this Lina. 225 just TP to the bottom lane. He's gonna carry on this farm. He knows Omni Slash is down for about 45 seconds, so he doesn't have to force anything just yet. He's completed up his Manta style, going for the Diffusal Blade up next. He's gonna pop the Manta and just walk out of the lane. Now, Dia do have a ward scouting all the movements out here by Impact. Impact gets a very deep ward off here, but it might get dewarded seeing as they saw Impact just walk there randomly. I feel like this game is on a brink of a massive team fight just about to go down. Any minute now. All the big ultimates are up. The heroes seem like all in fighting shape, and it could be brewing it up. A lot of heroes in the area. No cause here for XTC just yet though. The drawing is coming out bottom. Legion Commander thinks she knows where the heroes are, and they could be wanting to rotate to make the picks there. Impact sleeping down bot 2. Legion Commander 2. Do they have a smoke available? They have smoked up already, so this could be big for them. Julie's available. Omni Slash available now too. And Mikasa, he's just going to bait you. He's going to push out this lane, and his teammates are going to be ready and behind him. If they have to trade top tower, I don't think it's something that BVD will be too opposed for right now. Opposed to, my bad. They're looking for the scouts here in the jungle. They get down a nice deep ward, but they're not going to find anybody. Very good game sense coming out from the boys in XTC. And oh man, no matter how much Mikasa chips away at this tower, Shrien just heals it back up. That's got to be frustrating for the boys in blue right now. And it seems like these teams are pretty happy to trade right now. 3 heroes for XTC up here, but oh, RDK is tipping in. 2 heroes going really deep in. Can they try pick up Soda here? He gets Yule Scepter up. Oh, but the stun does not end up landing, so rather unfortunate. The tower does fall though, but are Radiant getting a successful trade bottom, and they do get a successful trade bottom. Heroes are tipping back now. Oh, this could be trouble for the boys in blue. Hadestamp is going. He's running. He's got the pace. He's got his Sanjay Nyasha. He's got his phase boost. Can he catch anybody? He gets the slow off. But do they know Impact's here in the area? Now 3 heroes are here for the side of BVD. And Impact gets scanned up now. And they don't have their Warlock stun. So, oh, 3 heroes get overgrowthed now too. This could be trouble. BVD going to back away? And they do seem to back away just in time. Impact's gonna be back up in 22 seconds. So this fight, if they goes along, oh, they get the stun off, they get the yields off. Do they have? They have a good blade available too, but they don't need to expend it just yet, and they bring down dual victory. 2 heroes falling now. 10 seconds before the Warlock's back up. Mikasa's spinning in deep, but he's popped the Omni Slash already. Skynet stealing the Dragon Slave too. And bit of an anticlimactic engagement. 2 supports dying and offlane dying. Nothing too big dead just yet. But Impact is back in the area. Shrine is popped now too. Doesn't look like anybody wants to back away just yet. Oh, they get the Yules off. They get the stun now too. Oh! How did he? Did the stun miss? Do they have a debuff? How is he fine there? Shrine doing the scouty thing that he does. Oh, they get the dust off on him. Can they get him though? Mikasa does have duel. Sorry, 225 does have duel available again. And oh man, it seems like BVD are finally going to give up on this force for a team fight. Mikasa TP's out. And the boys are just backing away now. But a lot of TP's coming in for XTC here in the bottom lane. And I think they're going to be looking to siege this tier 1 now. It's dropping less than half HP, so it shouldn't be too out of a tower to bring down. But can Bravado defend it is the question. Do they want to defend it? They got the ultimates available. If they want to defend it, they can defend it. Now 3 heroes smoke up here for XTC. Can they find anybody? The pings are coming out. But oh, that's his own team's ping, so he should be fine. But RDK could be in trouble now. These guys are going really deep for this pick. RDK seems to be fine. He's Matsuda, he's gonna get spotted in the middle lane. Do they want to dive this deep for him though? They scout him out. Is the money gonna commit for this? Impact's gonna get scouted out now too, but they're gonna go for Soda. Mikasa's in the area. Oh, RDK is just gonna back away and leave Kotal. That's a 2-man Kiara covering coming out. Overgrowth gets popped now too. Oh, mana. Oh, they popped the. Sorry, that blinding light. Audience action now. RDK could get stunned up now. 2-man stun coming out from DotA and die. He's gonna get off the epicenter. Jewel does come out, but the RDK falls. Now 2-5 in trouble too. 2 heroes down for the side of BVD. And oh, Mikasa managed to get a solo kill. But 3 heroes are now dead for the side of BVD. Mikasa will make it away with his life, but this is gonna be might cost him a tier 2. RDK will be back up in 2 seconds. But hot damn, that fight going very favorable to XTC there. Sand King managed to get off a double stun, epicenter, all the good things in favor of them. Action-packed game so far. Dragon opting to get a blink dagger now too, so Mikasa, he did get a solo kill in that fight, and it didn't seem like he had to pop Omni Slash for that, so he's still in good fighting shape. But the Warlock Golem is down very notably. But RDK did have to drop those sweet Bloodstone charges, so not the most ideal situation for him either. Sand King now picked himself up a 4-star too. So DotA and DotA in a very good shape as the Sand King. And he's been playing quite a nice series so far, getting a lot of double, triple hero stuns off thus far. Dumani's gonna get scattered out. Do they get the Jewel off? They do get the Jewel off, but do they have enough follow-up damage to bring him down in time? Because it does have the Omni Slash available. He gets scattered out now too, but he gets Omni Slash off. It's enough. Is it enough damage to bring him down? Democate now pop too, and he does bring down the Train Protector, but 2 ultimates having to be used for that, so not too big of a deal for XTC there. Just a Treant going down. And no dual damage for 2-5 there. He's just sitting at 20 dual damage at 25 minutes in the game. So not the best start for this Legion Commander. Whew, both teams look like they want to just breathe a little bit, farm up now. Deppy looks to be getting his next set of items, and he's only 2k off the butterfly he has shift queued up next. So Deppy is massive on the Shadow Fiend right now, sitting top of net worth by 2k ahead of his own carry and 3k ahead of RDK's Lina. So Deppy pulling ahead here in the farm game. Now XTC have smoked up. RDK's in the area. Are they going to walk up high ground and find him, or just looking for the picks down here bottom? Pings are coming out. RDK could be in trouble. This could mean trouble right now. Mikasa's going to get scouted. Smoke gets popped. They get the stun off on the Juggernaut, but he's just going to blink out. He knows that's not an easy kill, especially with his whole team behind. Now Warlock Golem is available. Can BVD take this fight? Is it going to be a favorable fight for them? Omni Slash is down for another 35 seconds. Carlos charging up those Illuminates. And this tier 2 dropping so fast. They're forced to use Glyph. Are they going to go for it? Carter walking in really deep now. He pops up the Mana League, but he's going to get incinerated by the Shadow Fiend. Golem is dropped. Two-man Golem. Juggernaut getting the spin off, but he's not doing that much damage right now, and they seem to be lacking the damage despite the Golem getting dropped. Big Overgrowth coming out now too. And oh, Debbie pops up 5-man Requiem, and Mikasa's going to drop. They get the kill on the Anstam though. So big pick off there, but Debbie getting a triple kill now. Sorry, double kill. But 3 heroes falling for side of Bravado. Tier 2 going to fall now too. Can they get more? Legion Commander could be in trouble. And Impact, he's solo right now. And he's just going to be a sacrificial lamb here for his Legion Commander. And that's a relatively easy kill. So 4 for 1 trade. Despite Anstam falling, a very favorable trade for XTC. 4 heroes and the tier 2 tower. Man, that's a massive goal swing right now. Let's check the fight recap to see just how much gold it is. Waiting patiently for this fight recap. Alright, no fight recap today. I just have to whip out the manual gold crafts. It's despite BBD's early lead, it's sitting at about almost 6,000 net worth advantage to the side of XTC right now. So game slowly falling out of control for the boys in blue. And Shin Protector has a full solar crest finish up now too. With the Shadow Fiend minus armor and the butterfly completed, Roshan is definitely an option for them. Mikasa slowly but surely trying to farm up this Diffusal Blade. And despite his good start, he's suffered now 3 deaths in these last few engagements. So not the greatest place to be in for this Juggernaut right now. RTK also seems to have died in the last engagement as well, dropping even more Bloodstone charges. And oh man, Troll Waller has finished up a full Lincoln Sphere, so he'll be pretty immune to these Lina combos. The duel too. XTC looking in pretty good shape right now, and with the Solar Crest and the Troll Warlord, just 1 or 2 pickoffs could very easily mean a full Roshan for them. It seems like they're going in there now. Shadow Fiend minus armor. Curate offerings on cooldown for another 30 seconds, so how quickly can I bring this down is the question. The wards are getting popped from all sides here. Doesn't look like XTC want to commit too hard for this just yet. But it seems to be a little game of chicken going on right now. A Mexican standoff here by the Roshan area. And yep, you see it again. RTK up to go for Aether Lens yet again. But even with all that, they have a lot to close the gap. That Sanking does a great job of even bringing down these fast-sitting sort of like a ranged cores like the Sniper and the Lina. Now Smoke gets popped now with Impact and TP25. RTK revealing his smoke almost immediately. And I wonder if that... Okay, the ward got dewarded, so I didn't scout out that smoke attempt. Can they find anybody? Is the question. Seems like AAC are doing a good job of dodging the smoke attempt from the side of VVD. Oh man, this is... No team wants to commit too much just yet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sweet. Sitting on a fine line here right now. Not sure what's going to happen just when. These heroes are sitting very well positioning from XTC. Deppy sieging up this tower almost solo now. He's got a butterfly, so he does a good job of doing that right now. XTC team just backing away. They're going to go back to the Roshan, I think. Are they? They're going to commit for it? Doesn't seem like it just yet. And oh man, the calm before the storm. Anxiety is starting to build up right now.
This will do nicely.
Every ultimate in this game is available. Juggernaut finished up his fresh Diffusal Blade. Oh man, I can't. I just waiting. Who's gonna make the first move is the question. Impact going right to the other side of the world to get down this ward. Pretty nice ward. XTC are still waiting for the Roshan very patiently, and they know Just with one opportunity, they can take it obscenely quickly with the tree and Solar Crest, Troll Warlord, and oh my god, Adeslam got a blink now too. Lots of heroes in the area. RTK gets off the... Oh man. Glimmer kept tanking up so much of the Laguna Blade damage. Impact could be in trouble. He gets a 4-hero Kirak offering. And Omnisashi pop now too, doing a lot of damage to Adeslam, but not enough. So 2 heroes dead for the side of BVD already. And Legion Commander is dead. 2 ultimates used. Nobody falling for the side of XTC yet. And people are still pretty high HP. And this could be in Roshan. Shadow Fiend blinking in already. Solar Crest now pop too. RTK trying to get the stuns off. They managed to leak up the DotA and die, but they don't have a sentry ward. And Mikasa does scout him out, and they just burst him down with the Juggernaut. Now, 1 hero has fallen for the side of XTC. Can they get more is the question. RTK gets off a stun. Right clicks are coming out. Is it enough damage to bring down Deppy? But with the Butterfly, he's very tanky. Oh, he gets Yulstepped out now. Skynet gets Yulstepped. Juggernaut seems to be going for it. He pops the spin, but he's not going to dive that far. Shrine is on cooldown. And DotA and Dice is respawned already. He's TPing back to the fray. And this could be problems for VVD right now if they overcommit. Sand King does have a stun available and Epicenter available too. Oh! They get a 2-hero stun coming out from RTK. They get the mana leak off onto the Sand King. Is it enough though? Mikasa not doing enough damage, and oh, is it enough to bring out DotA and Die? And it is 2 kills going inside of VVD. 2 to 5, getting a dual win as well. Can they bring down Deppy? No, Deppy gets stunned up, and they bring down the Shadow Fiend. Double kill going to Mikasa. At a stamp now. He could be in trouble. He's got a lot of wins. He should be fine. But oh man, 4 kills going the way of VVD, and this could be Roshan. And they seem to be going there almost immediately. Oh, how the tides are turning. You did not know which way that was going to flip. And this Roshan is dropping rather fast. I'm curious to see who picks it up. Is it going to be RTK Lina picking up, or Mikasa's giant Juggernaut? And RTK does pick up the Aegis. Pretty good decision. The 30-second respawn talent not being what it used to be. And RTK not even picking it up. He's taking the damage rather. So no more instant respawns for Lina. So Aegis on her is not a bad thing at the moment. But oh man, I want to take a look at the gold graphs after that fight. XP graphs are sitting more or less even. Obviously XP doesn't mean that much at 33 minutes in the game. Although it was a 10,000 XP deficit, so it's dropped down now to about 5,000, nearing back to the middle. But net worth almost even from a 7.5k gold lead to just 2.5k. At 35 minutes, 2.5k is pretty negligible. Ugh. God damn this English right now. Elijah Commander slowly but surely trying to rack up that dual damage. She's got 48 now, 35 minutes in. Not the best, but not the worst case either. And she seems to be going for Heaven's Halberd next, so that's an interesting item build up. And an item I see not bought very often, but I think it's a pretty value for money item. You get a lot of stats from it, the active obviously being pretty damn good. And against a Troll Warlord, it's a great item. Just want to check one thing quickly. I can't even find this item in the shop. Alright, so it's an 18-second cooldown on the halberd, so it's a good thing to cancel Troll's Lincoln Sphere as well. But if we can get it off on the Troll Warlord, it's a really nice way to disable him in fights. 5.5 second disarm is pretty big. Now, they're going to make use of this Aegis almost immediately. All the ultimates are back online for the side of BVD, and they're going to start sieging this tier 2. And do XTC want to defend this is the question. And that they make very quick work of this tier 2 tower. And do they want more is the question. Now, they got Juggernaut sitting very pretty. He's sitting at about 4.5k in gold here, and he seems to be going for a butterfly up next to himself. They don't want to go up the high ground just yet, and very rightfully so. XTC got a lot of heroes to defend. They got the Overgrowth, they got the Sand King ultimate. It's not an easy high ground to walk up to by any means. But not in too much of a rush either. They got 3 very good scaling cores in the Juggernaut, the Lina, and the Legion Commander. And Warlock is a support that scales really well too, if he gets Ags and that sort of thing. But Impact is very poor this game, so I don't think we'll be seeing anything like that from him anytime soon. But my man Soda here, Kotl, is farming pretty well. He's got an axe, he's got a gem, he's got a glimmer cape, he's sitting at 10k net worth. More than his Legion Commander and way more than the Sand King right now. So very respectable net worth coming out from him. Now, Aegis is going to be reclaimed now in about 2 minutes, so... But XTC look to be on the aggressive here themselves. They got a 4-mine smoke going, and they get scanned out though. Oh man, great scan coming out from the Radiant. Great game sense from the side of BVD. And they're gonna seem to be dodging this pretty damn well. But can they maybe get some kills here? Treant getting a nice deep ward of 2. Depi now showing off the smoke. And 2 heroes in the top lane still for BVD, so they're not in a rush to take this fight. But they gotta be watching the Aegis timer. If they're not careful with it, they could lose the Aegis before the fight starts, or even worse, during the fight. But I think they're aware of that. RTK not even TPing back just yet. He's just pushing out the lane. Kotl has a recall available. So Charkav is... Oh man. Mikasa just completed his butterfly now before the fight. So this is going to be big. If they do have a lot of magic damage to burst down this Juggernaut. But you're right click, he's going to be a fair bit tankier. But I feel like the cores for the side of BVD are definitely going to be looking for MKBs or Bloodthorns this game. Because XCC have the evasion from the Troll Warlord and the Shadow Fiend Butterfly. So they got to be looking for MKBs. And XCC have their MKB shift queued up already. So, oh man, patience from BVD. They're going to get the jewel off. Oh, do they get the jewel off? Oh, they must all their spells. Very quick for Hurricane Pike coming out from Depi there. Now, these boys in blue could be in trouble. Can GT5 blink out in time is the question. I think he will be able to. He blinks out. He's going to TP away straight away. Oh, he's not. He's going to go. He's going to walk back. But DotA and DI is on the hunt. He has a blink. He has 4 stuff available. But these guys are all going to be fine. That was a cheeky little play coming around BVD. They were just waiting very patiently in the top lane for a very long time. But Depi, quick reaction, so not managed to get that kill off. At a stamp, he forced to pop his BKB solo here in the middle lane, but he did bring out RTK. Now, Omnishash just pops solo on him. Does the Mikasa have enough damage to bring him down? It's not nowhere near enough damage, in fact. Diffusal charges are available though. Can they bring him down? Oh, DotA gets off the stun now. Mikasa could be in trouble. 3 heroes, Overgrowth now pop 2. Depi's coming to the fray. Healing Ward is pop, but they're going to bring it down. And what? Oh, Mikasa managed to blink out of that. So quirky little plays coming out from him. But it seems XCC are on the chase. They get off the lift. And Mikasa dropping real fast. He gets off the spin, but Shadow Fiend right clicks is more than enough to bring him down. But oh man, XCC committing a lot for that Overgrowth epicenter. Whoa, but this tier 2 is going to be in trouble. Juggernaut down for 70 seconds. No buyback. RTK will be back very short. But oh man, Aristar managed to get a solo kill on the Lina there in the middle lane. So very worth the BKB charge. And Soda could be in trouble. 5-man chaotic covering coming out there from Impact. But do they have enough to follow it up with? Or is it just going to be a defensive one? RTK gets off the Sun and Skynet, but he gets forced off away. He gets Jewel off now and DotA and die. Is it enough damage? It is enough damage. So more Jewel damage going to 2-5 now. Tier 2 does fall, but can they get more? Upheaval now popped. Oh, Depi just gonna right click him with that thing. He's level fully maxed out, level 25, got the mad attack range. Depi's still a monster on this Shadow Fiend so far. But BVD not losing too much there. They just lost their tier 2. They did manage to get a return kill on DotA and die though, and Jewel damage going for 2-5, so that's very notable as well. Oh, he could be in trouble now. They seem to be rotating on him. Depi's in the area, he right clicks out. No stuns available. At this time, gonna blink in. 2-5. He gets 4 stuff out now too. So, oh, he seems to be fine, but man, the Shadow Fiend right clicks are doing real damage. And RTK from the low line, throwing out his stun, throwing out some right clicks, but another tier 2 gonna fall for the side of BVD. XCC just mounting up the pressure right now. They can feel their timing, they can feel their windows here, they can feel that Shadow Fiend got a massive net worth advantage, and they're really capitalizing. Roshan will be up soon too. Oh, tactical pause coming out here. Whew, let's take a second to breathe right now. So if you just joined the stream or watching in game, this game has been from the start till now pretty much dead even. Let's look at the goal graphs. Still sitting at about just 2.5k. It's negligible at 40 minutes. 2.5k means nothing. And whoa, look at the score. 19 to 22, 40 minutes in. Legion Commander starting to farm up. Everybody stop farming up slowly but surely. The question is, which of these cores are going to get their MKB first? Shadowfiend very close to his. Elistam, similar story. He's just 1.5k off his. And these cores from XTC are really starting to peak right now. Oh my god, that Team Flame XTC Tilt Bunny coming out from Deppy. Oh, that's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. BVD are in the area. Nobody's gonna give up this Roshan without a fight. Like, this Roshan is gonna mean a lot right now. I think whoever gets this next Rosh will be the team to push high ground. Obviously, XTC taking out all the tier 2s for the side of VVD. But with an Aegis, I think VVD could be in a similar position to push up high ground. And very notably, RDK is very close to his level 25 talent as well. So once he gets that, the amount of right click damage he's going to put out will be increased by a lot. Nina's level 25 talent, one of the best scaling talents in my opinion. And also, he seems to be going for the Bloodthorn build up. So once he gets that, oh man, MKBs, I mean, Butterfly's going to be meaning nothing to that item. But Chowolo does have a Lincoln Sphere. Shadowfiend does have a Mantis style, and oh my god, he's picked himself up a Satanic up next. So he's pretty much 6-slotted right now. And he's going to be a very hard kill to bring down. 24 armor, 3000 HP, and hitting for almost 500 damage a shot. Deppy is just a monster right now. But a smoke is used from the side of VVD. Can they find anybody is the question. They're walking up to the jungle. The XTC heroes are bunched up very well here in the middle lane. But can they find anybody? 3-5 looks like he wants to blink in. He's going to jewel up the tree and protect it. Does he have enough damage to bring him down in time? Omnislash is used now too. They get stunned up. But he does win another duel. And the tree is down. He's going to go on this. He's going to try and make a play on this Rubik now too. But Mikasa has to back away pretty fast. Shadowfiend doing so much right click damage to him. Despite the butterfly. Healing ward now pop 2. Can they bring it down? 3-5 looks to be in trouble. But no heroes falling for BVD just yet. Oh, XCC are on the chase. But can they catch anybody? Is the question. And it doesn't seem so. Oh! Edison blinking in. Can he get a lucky bash on to Mr. Mikasa? Mikasa gonna spin out now. He's gonna get recalled too. And he just gets recalled out. Blink daggers popped. And BVD, they gotta pick off. And they make it out with no casualties. So pretty cool from them. Not having to use the Warlock Golem either. And they gotta pop the Shrine now. So they could be looking to re-engage yet again. Do they have another smoke available? They do not have another smoke. But they're gonna catch people. Pings are coming out from both teams. Roshan just about to respawn. Debbie's gonna go scout it out now. He does not see the Rosh. And 30 seconds before Roshan is back up. Trent has respawned now too. RDK tipping out of the area surprisingly. He does have recall available though. So he can push out the lane and make it back in time. Oh, they're checking the Roshan again. So close yet so far. Oh, he gets recalled out before he got to push out that wave. Feels bad, man. But he's now 25 and he's got his talent. And Bloodthorn will be coming really shortly. He's got 2.8 surplus gold. So he's not. I don't think he's going to expend the money without having buyback. But oh man, I can't wait to see that Bloodthorn plays coming out from Mr. RDK. This Legion is sitting on 84 damage now, 40 minutes in. I'm waiting for his level 25 talent though. Once he gets that, oh man, just winning one duel is such a difference. 58 extra damage coming out from the duel win. But he's still quite a margin of that. He's only sitting at level 20. But they actually are going into Roche, but and they're taking this thing alarmingly fast. Can BVD get here in time? Can they actually contest this? That is a big question right now. And I don't think they can. They're not going to get here in time. And this is a Aegis going the way of Deppy Shadowfiend. Swapping out his boots and has an Aegis now. XTC could threaten high ground with this. They very well could.
I'll take that as tribute.
Regeneration.
And they're just walking down middle. So high ground is going to be threatened very quickly. It is daytime. Oh, sorry, just turned to nighttime now. 3 minutes before day's back up. Carlos going to have to spam out his Illuminator as best as he can to stall up this game. RDK doing the split push, but he managed to get the tier 2 solo. 2-5 pushing up top 2. And these guys are forced to push back. Their lanes are all pushing in. And RDK has not completed the Bloodthorn. Oh man. Has he committed his buyback? He has, but he's only 400 off, so he could try farm it up really quickly. Or if he just gets a pick off in the next fight, he will have buyback. 2-5 nearing his MKB now too. There's quite a glass cannon build coming out from Jug. Butterfly, but MKB, just pure damage coming out from him. He's nearing his BKB as well, so that'll be a very important pickup from him. Stopping both the Sand King stun, the Rubik lift. But Overgrowth does go through, very notably. Sand King still pretty far from his level 25 talent as well, but now he's got a 120 GPM talent, so he's going to be scaling pretty well into this late game with a talent like that. 120 gold is no joke. RDK, man, I don't think I've ever watched a game where RDK hasn't been like top or second in net worth. Like, he's just a monster carry player. Now, despite the lack of ages on the side of VVD, they very deep here on the enemy side of the map. Kotal's not in the area. I don't know if they want to commit for this or they're just gonna get the fuck out of here. And they look to be backing out, and rightfully so. I don't think they take this. Not without Kotal, not against the Aegis. At this time now, tipping out, they're gonna punch up mid, 2-5. Does get scouted out mid, but he's fine. Just 1,000 gold off his BKB. I wonder if he'll commit fully for that before the fight, or rather keep buyback. I'm not sure what's the right decision there. I feel like BKB is one of those items you can go instead of buyback because it just gives you that edge of survivability in fights like no other. Oh man, 2-5 showing here in lane. Putting up some mass debates. Oh, looks like XTC here, I mean, BVD are looking to make sort of a trade here. They split pushing bot quite heavily. And they push towers considerably fast with the Lina 25 talent and just a Juggernaut. But Deppy's up here on the high ground, sieging away at this tier 3. But the cores from BVD haven't TP'd back just yet. Tier 3 does fall. Lina's still in the area. She's going to try to get some split push off here. Gets a stun off. But at this time he's in the area. He's going to defend his tower. But tier 3 has fallen and they're just going to make the safe play and go for the shrines. Why not? This is a free shrine right now. But XCC, I mean BVD are in the area. Can they make any plays here? They're out of their base and 4-man Overgrowth coming out from Dubani. Impact can get incinerated, but he does manage to get Kiara covering off now. BVD 2-5, he's full. He doesn't even manage to bring down the Chain Protector in duel. This could be a disaster. But he does have buyback, but no golem available for the next fight. How much can these guys stall out? I'm sure 2-5 is going to be forced to buy back right now. Or they're just going to stack this one Rax. Oh, Soda gets stunned up now too. 2-5 does buy back. He does have the spam out. Oh, Laguna Blade pop now, but he's nowhere near enough damage to bring down Deppy. Omni Slash now expended, but he just goes on the Manta style illusions. Rather unfortunate here for Mikasa. And he's spinning out. Oh my god, Cuddle illuminating so much damage. Can they bring down Shadow Fiend's Aegis? Right clicks are coming out and they do manage to bring it down. But Range Axe does fall. Meteor Axe looks to be falling now as well. Can they bring down Adestam? Deppy's now going to force off away. Can they get any pickoffs here? Can BVD get any? Oh, nice start coming out from RDK. Big blinding light coming out from Soda now too. Spinning down. Can they duel down? They bring down Skynet now in the duel. And Dorenda could be in trouble too now. Mikasa just crits him in the face. So Sanking down now too. Can they get any more? They're going to be on the hunt. They're going to be on the hunt. Can they catch anybody? They get the right click off. They get the stun off now too. Oh man, the range. RDK going to do so much right click damage now too. So three heroes going the side of, falling for the side of XCC. And the Meteor Axe is still standing very notably. So this could mean trouble for the side of XCC right now. But Ligi Commander was forced to use her buyback there. Not the greatest scenario, putting her off her BKB as well. But she did manage to defend the base. She did manage to get another duel victory. So not the worst case scenario. Oh, but man, I'm just waiting for the Legion Commander 25 talent. I think it's one of the best talents in the game. It skills so goddamn well. But now, can BVD force out any buybacks right now? Debbie's going to throw out those Shadow Races. Trent already buys back, and I don't think BVD are forced to commit too much right now. Because it does get an MKB ready. He does have buyback too, so this is a full MKB plus buyback. So his damage output is really going to be increased considerably, especially against all these evasion heroes. I mean, this game not being the easiest game for Juggernaut, but I think Mikasa playing a very decent Juggernaut thus far this series. Now, smoke up coming out from BVD. Alistamp is very far up in the lane. Can they get the duel off? Oh, he pops the BKB. Overgrowth gets popped now. Nice starts coming out. And the Omnislash getting unlucky bounces yet again. So no successful pickup from that smoke camp. Thus far from BKB. From BVD. They're just going to back away now. Massive creep wave yet to farm for Mr. RTK. He's got a Hex now too. My god, RTK is just a monster in farm right now. But holy shit, Deppy is a full 10k net worth ahead of any other carry in this game. He's put his Lincoln Sphere in stash. He's got TP boots. Sorry, not his Lincoln Sphere. He is Hurricane Pike in stash. He's got TP boots. Full Lincoln Sphere. But he does not have buyback, very surprisingly. On cooldown, 600 gold off. But he can farm that up in no time. "51 minutes in and still nothing to really differentiate these teams. 23-24 score, net XP dead even, net worth just 5k at 50 minutes, doesn't really mean all that much. BVD back pushing out this bottom lane. They've been relentlessly pushing out this bottom lane, forcing out the TVs here quite often. But XTC pushing out the top lane now too, and the melee racks is exposed. No tier 3 available, no even range racks available.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sending the Mantas to siege away the tower, but this is not that effective against a Treant Protector. I mean, he can just heal it up over and over again, so not a big deal right now for XTC. Look at that. They get off the heal. Now 5 heroes are in the area for BVD, and they seem like they want to make a trade here, but the XTC heroes are TPing back, and they're forcing back the TPs. Mantis Styles are sieging away the mini barracks, but I'm not sure how much damage it does right now. And looks like BVD is going to back away. No casualties to be found. And Mirax does still stand, but it did drop to about half HP with the Shadow Fiend Mantas. Oh my god. Age is going to respawn in about... Roshan going to respawn in about 40 seconds. So that's going to be another big priority for both the teams yet again. 53 minutes. How much does the Roshan actually mean though? Let's see what Juggernaut slots are looking like. He does have a slot. He can move out his boots, pick up the Aegis. RTK... Slot wise, where is this Lina? Here we go. She can pick up Aegis too. She got a Yule, she can swap out the Blink Dagger, even the boots. I mean, all those stacks of... all those Fiery Soul stacks, doesn't really need the boots. Movement speed at least. In the buyback department, we have every single core, or at least 1 and 2 position in this game, all have buybacks. The Sand King does have a buyback as well, but Legion does not have a buyback. She has forced using in the last fight and trying to finish up a BKB. She did finish up a BKB in fact. Now XTC are walking up the high ground here in the middle lane. DotA and Die gets off a stun here on Soda. Do they have enough damage to bring him down? Not nowhere near enough. And the TSP is going to fall in the middle lane now as well, just to these Shadow Fiend illusions. My god, they're doing a lot of damage. XTC in a very comfortable position to back away, and I'm not sure if they scouted out the Roshan yet, but they possibly could know regardless. Just looking at the timer. They seem to be just fully backing away though. Oh man, BVD going to yet another plus 50-minute series to beat XT in the last game. They had to go to the full 72-minute mark in the second game to beat XD, and it was a game that XD looked to win by. It looked like in favor of them, but oh my god, BVD's late game decision making was really on point. Now we got to smoke up. Dubadi scouting here. They'll be pinging out this Juggernaut. They know he's here. Can they pick him off is the question. 2 heroes are also in the area. Deppy walking here too, and Mikasa could be in trouble right now. Are they gonna scout him out? He gets off the spin, but his Overgrowth gonna get popped. 5 heroes a year, they pop Overgrowth, and this is going to be more than enough damage to bring down Mikasa on the Juggernaut. Oh, that's quite a big pick for the side of XTC. But he does have buyback available. And oh, Impact could be in trouble now too. He's going to get used up. Stun is available, and this could be a disaster. Impact going to fall now. He has no buyback available. Oh man. 60 seconds out to Warlock. 80 seconds out the jug. He might be forced to use buyback here. BVD could be in trouble right now. But it doesn't seem like XTC are too keen to just walk down the middle lane. They probably have a sense that Mikasa has a buyback. Why wouldn't he? Not even going to Roshan either, so just stopping to defend their base, pushing out this top wave. Treant, after to get a blink, still pretty far from an Ag Scepter. I'm not sure if he wants to go an Ag Scepter. I don't see why not. But he's sitting at 2.5k gold. Sora still has his gem. They could scout out the Treant Protector here. And they do. They get the mana leak off, they get the Hex off, and oh my god, his right clicks on Rina is more than enough to bring down Doom Bunny. Is it? Oh, it is. He's dead. Nice pickup from BVD. He's dead for 70 seconds. They got no Treant Protector for quite a while. But oh man, this guy is at this time fully 7 slotted now. TB boots 2, Moonshot eaten. I think I'll go back into Roche. And can BVD contest us? It's falling too fast, man. Falling way too fast. Juggernaut is down 2. But Juggernaut was not forced to use his buyback, so that is quite a big deal for the side of BVD. That means he does have the buyback ready for the next fight if he's forced to use it. DotA and now pick himself up TP boots as well. Finished up a Lotus Orb, and he seems to be going for an Ag Scepter up next, just for that super long stun range sort of build. He didn't even pick up an Aether Lens this game, so pretty odd item build coming out from DotA and He just went for full-on mobility. Yule Scepter, Blink Dagger, 4 Staff. At this time he's in the area. Can they find him? They got a smoke up here. They pop the Linked Sphere. I mean, they pop the... Yeah, they pop it and they get the Jewel off now too. And oh my... What? They incinerated that guy. At this time now, down for 95 seconds. Is he going to be forced to use a buyback here? And BVD getting a very crucial pick off here. And can they force the buyback now is the question. Oh my god, Skynet. Did they get the diffusal charge off? He does, so that the Glimmer Cape gets debuffed now too. Oh, Treant Protector doing a good job of healing up his support hero. So Rubik managed to survive there despite the Juggernaut relentless chase. Omnislash still is available. Lacuna Blaze on cooldown for another 20 seconds. Jewel on cooldown for another... Hey man, 15 seconds. Can they force out the Adestamp buyback is the question. Okazo opted to TP out. Does he have TP boots available to come back? He does. But he's going to do a good job of pushing out the top lane, and maybe he'll come back. Still 50 seconds before Adestamp respawns though. But they... BVD not too keen to walk up the high ground either this game. RDK slowly but surely racking up these Bloodstone charges, sitting at 15 charges now, 57 minutes in. Lishi Commander very close to a level 25 talent. Once she gets that, the jewel damage is really going to start racking up from those 1 jewels. And she does got it. She has a level 25 talent now. Take that 40 jewel damage, man. I'm waiting for it. So patiently. So patiently. He still hasn't skilled it. He doesn't want 40 jewel damage. That's just overrated, man. Okay, he picked it up now. Can they get a dual victory? What did it do? 3 heroes here in the area. XTC heroes are in the area too. They got the gem and Coddle still to scout out the Treant Protector, but they're gonna back away. They don't want to be too deep on that side of the map. No reason to get caught at this time in the game. Drawing on the map is coming out. RDK is drawing here in the jungle. Do they have a smoke available? They don't have a smoke available. There is a ward available here, so they will get scouted out here in the jungle. Okay, yeah, Mikasa just got scouted out now. But XTC pushing out the middle wave, and they seem they can just go for the middle racks here. XTC gotta be, I mean, PvD gotta be very careful to look after their base, and they are. So they're tipping back almost immediately, gonna start out his spam of the Illuminate. Oh, and look at how much damage Deppy is doing to those meteor racks. DotA and that getting off the stun on the Coddle, and meteor racks are gonna fall really fast to the Shadow Fiend. They managed to force out the Glyph, and now RDK getting off the... Oh, Meteorax does fall, so that is quite a loss. And Sora falling now too. 85 seconds dead on the Coddle. They won't have that high ground defense tool now in the Coddle Illuminate. They won't have the blinding light available for this team fight. And it could be trouble. Overgrowth getting popped now, but Omnislash getting used, and it's doing quite some damage, but not enough to bring down any one hero just yet. Duke to 5 managed to bring down the... Getting with the duel. He does win the duel. Now, oh, Devi dropping down low. Mikasa spins, doing enough damage. Skynet getting hexed up now too. Getting crit up too by the Legion Commander. Sorry, by the Lina. Now heroes are starting to retreat, and the Aegis was popped by Mr. Deppy. They bring down the Coral now too. Can they find more? Deppy's running pretty fast with his butterfly haste, but can Bullet catch him? Can RTK the Bullet catch him? He's got blink available in 1 second. He's gonna blink. He's gonna pop the Linked Sphere. He gets off the Hex. Stun. He does must stun, but he has Laguna Blade available now too. Oh my god! Debbie doing so much damage, killing the Lina now. Oh, what an unfortunate series of events. Deppy the unkillable right now, and RTK does fall. 3 heroes are dead for the side of XTC, but can they push out their Lina on the side of VVD? I'm not sure. Oh man. And we still at a stalemate, though. Very notably, XTC did manage to bring down the middle rack, so that is quite a big deal right now. But BBD doing a great job of pushing out these lanes regardless. They seem like they want to make a push here themselves. 20 seconds before the troll respawns. Can they force out a buyback? How much damage can they do in these 20 seconds though? Is the question. Can they walk up the high ground? They are going to walk up. Mikasa starting to siege away. He's going to spin and start right clicking. Legion Commander doing real damage to the tower now too. Overgate gets popped though. But no real follow-up just yet. Debbie gets hexed up now. The Bloodthorn gets popped too, but DotA and DotA doing a good job of standing up the Lina. But oh, they get the jewel off. Do they have enough damage to bring down Debbie is the question. They do manage to bring down. They bring down Debbie. He just forced to use his buyback. Oh my god, the Shadow Fiend, the Epicenter's popped now too. 3 heroes dead, 4 heroes dead now for BVD. Oh man, it's a disaster for them right now. Can they find Soda now too? He doesn't have buyback available. He has TP. Can he TP out? Oh, is he gonna? He does get bashed up, and Soda now forced too. And does he drop the gem? Oh, he did. He dropped the gem in the last fight already. Lina instantly buyback, and BVD seem to be in real trouble right now. How quickly can XTC get to the base though? How many buybacks can they force out? XTC starting up the siege. They TPing here to the bottom lane. Other lanes are all pushing in. 1 Rax remaining. There's a mini Rax in the top lane though. And oh, buybacks are forced out. Golem is dropped. And oh my god, RDK is dead now. No buyback available. Impact falling too. Mikasa forced to use his buyback. Another hero falling. Dieback for the Legion Commander, and Mikasa gonna fall now too, so that should be GG. No buybacks available. Shadow Fiend so much damage, and oh man, XTC doing a real good job of scaling into the late game. Deppy playing such a monster game. 16-3 and 12 here at the end. My god, finishing about 10k net worth ahead of all the other carriers in the game. So very well played from XTC. Very well played game in game 1 here from XTC. And see you guys in the game 2. My stream might go down here. I need to add a delay. It turns out I forgot to add the delay at the start of the stream, so stream might go down, but it'll be back up rather shortly.